Her stepmother cut her beautiful braids out of jealousy, but she did not know it would make her stepdaughter queen. In a peaceful village in the heart of Africa, there lived a kind and gentle girl named Zuri. Zuri was known far and wide for her beauty, especially her long, thick, shiny black braids that danced like a river down her back. Her hair was like woven silk, and whenever the wind blew, it shimmered under the sun like strands of gold. People from nearby villages would come just to catch a glimpse of her. The young girls whispered dreams of having hair like Zuri's, and even the elders smiled when she passed by. Zuri's mother, a warm-hearted woman named Amma, adored her daughter. Each night, she would gently comb Zuri's hair, humming soft lullabies and saying, "Z, your beauty is your light, but your heart is your true crown." These words sank deep into Zuri's soul. But one tragic evening, Amma fell ill. Her skin turned pale, her voice grew weak, and soon she lay in bed unable to move. Zuri held her mother's hand every night, hoping and praying. "Mama, please get better," she cried. Amma, with a weak smile, touched her daughter's cheek. "Always be kind, my Zuri. That kindness is your greatest gift," she whispered before closing her eyes forever. Zuri's world changed. Her laughter disappeared, and silence filled their little home. Her father, Kwabena, a gentle but soft-spoken man, couldn't bear to raise Zuri alone. Not long after, he married a woman named Adana. Adana was sharp-tongued and had eyes that rarely showed warmth. She brought with her a daughter named Ifunanya, who was 5 years younger than Zuri. Ifunanya did nothing all day but sit around, painting her nails, eating sweets, and watching shiny TV shows. Adana pampered her, gave her fine clothes and jewelry, and spoiled her with praise. But Zuri, from the day Adana stepped into the house, Zuri became like a servant. She cleaned the house, fetched water from the well, cooked meals, washed clothes until her fingers wrinkled, and still received nothing but harsh words. One day, tired and hungry, Zuri approached Adana with hope in her eyes. "Annie Adana, may I eat now? I finished everything you asked." Adana didn't even look up. "That food is for Ifunanya. Go find something in the bush if you're hungry." Zuri walked outside quietly, her stomach growling. She found a stale piece of bread near the kitchen window and sat under the moonlight. As she chewed slowly, she stared at the stars and whispered, "Mama, why did you leave me?" Time passed, and Zuri grew into an even more stunning young woman. Though she had no jewelry or fancy clothes, her natural beauty made people stop and admire her. Her skin glowed, her eyes shone like dew in the morning sun, and her braids. Oh, her braids were still her pride. One day, Ifunanya glared at her and muttered to Adana, "Why do people keep saying Zuri is so beautiful? I am your real daughter. I should be the most admired." Adana hugged her and said, "Don't worry, my sweet. Zuri will never outshine you. I'll make sure of it." One morning, a great drum echoed through the village. The town crier stood on a stool and shouted, "Hear ye, hear ye! All unmarried young women are invited to the royal palace. Prince Jabari is searching for a bride. A royal dance will be held. Come dressed in your best. The prince shall choose his queen." Excitement buzzed in the air. Girls screamed with joy. Mothers began sewing dresses, and laughter returned to the village. Zuri's heart skipped. She ran to Adana. "Please, may I go to the royal dance?" she asked with a hopeful smile. Adana's face twisted in disgust. "You? Go to the palace? Don't be foolish. You're nothing but a house girl. A prince would never look at you." Ifunanya giggled. "Look at me, Zuri. I'm made for the throne. You look like someone meant to wash dishes." But Zuri lifted her chin. "I deserve to dream, too," she said with courage. Adana sneered. "What will you wear? You have no gown, no jewels. Maybe your mother's ghost will sew you something." Zuri held her tears and softly answered, "Mama always told me I was meant for more." That night, Adana's jealousy burned like fire. She whispered to herself, "Zuri will not go. She will never rise above my daughter." Zuri lay in her room, dreaming of dancing, holding her mother's picture close. "I will make you proud, Mama," she whispered. But Adana had a wicked plan. When the moon was high and the house quiet, she tiptoed into Zuri's room with scissors. Carefully, she grabbed Zuri's long braids and snip, snip, snip. She cut until every last braid fell to the floor. At sunrise, Zuri woke up, touched her head, and screamed. Her beautiful hair was gone. Her heart shattered. She cried harder than she ever had. Adana stood at the doorway, smiling cruelly. "Now, go to the dance," bawled girl. "Let's see who will want you." Zuri sobbed for a long time. Then she remembered. "Your heart is your crown." She stood up slowly. "You can cut my hair, but you can't cut my courage," she whispered. She wrapped her head in a bright scarf and ran to her best friend, McKenna. McKenna opened the door and gasped. "Zuri, who did this?" Zuri explained through tears. McKenna hugged her tight. "Hair grows back, but your spirit, your heart, is already a queen's." From a wooden box, McKenna pulled out a royal blue dress she had sewn in secret. "Wear this," she said, "and take the scarf. It shines like the stars." Zuri smiled. Her tears turned into hope. At the palace, all eyes turned to Zuri as she entered. Whispers floated. "Who is she? She's so graceful." Prince Jabari noticed her immediately. He crossed the room and asked gently, "Would you honor me with a dance?" Zuri nodded. They danced under lantern lights, and the whole room fell silent, watching the pair move like a breeze across the floor. Then Adana's loud voice pierced the moment. "She is bald. Pick my daughter, Ifyananya." Jabari raised Zuri's hand. "I choose her, not for her hair, but for her strength." The crowd clapped. Adana turned pale. Ifyananya cried in rage. Jabari knelt and said, "Zuri, will you be my queen?" Zuri's eyes filled with joyful tears. "Yes, I will." On Coronation Day, Zuri stood before the village in her beautiful scarf. "Friends," she said, "my hair was taken, but my courage stayed. Let this scarf be a sign. True beauty lives in the heart." From that day, girls everywhere wore scarves with pride. Even those with scars, burns, or no hair held their heads high. Adana and Ifyananya watched from afar, silent and ashamed. Zuri became a queen loved by all. She taught them this. You can cut a crown, but you cannot kill a brave heart.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more of my content.